Is uh okay, we are rolling now. Ryan, take it away.
All right, for sure. Yo, what's going down? You know, it's motherfucking Nico Jet. By the time this podcast is out, they're gonna need more sex. I got my nigga 3D, you know what I mean, getting love up in Oakley by the OGs, you know what I mean? And got my nigga Indecent Decor, knocking these holes on the floor, you know.
Uh-huh.
Got my nigga Johnny, you know what I mean, aka Angel Boy, you know what I mean? Don't play with your boy. Uh, you know what I mean? So we all here, we all here live in effect having fun. You know, we're gonna discuss some things and whatnot. Same as usual, we're gonna make it kind of diverse and whatnot, and kind of get down to the basics and discuss some real shit and take it away. So I'm gonna start this whole thing off with talking about COVID. Now, this whole COVID shit, I understand you want to, protect yourself and this and that. You want to stay healthy, this and that. You want to kind of keep your distance, but it's like, how long are we gonna keep doing this shit, right? To where it's like, motherfuckers can just sit on their fucking ass and scratch their motherfucking ass and shit for the next 5 or 10 fucking years, saying, "Oh, well, I hope that COVID goes away."
Hey, nigga, you muted yourself. Hold on, wait, nigga, you muted yourself. I don't know what happened. Nigga, your mic. Check your microphone. And that nigga brought it to y'all on that one. Hey, take your what you call it, your aux cord out and put it back in because you hit your mic when you did that whole shit you did. Say
Yo.
something. Okay, we get you now.
Okay.
Go ahead, continue.
So yeah, it's like, I understand you want to be careful. That's cool. I love people who like to take care of themselves or kind of be cautious. But it's like, are you afraid of the fucking human race, nigga? To where you just gotta COVID, COVID, COVID. Like, I'm getting tired of this shit. It's like, bro, go and live your life, my nigga. Okay, yeah, be careful to an extent, but don't be like, oh, he has COVID. Oh, he didn't get the vaccine. Oh, I get tired of it, nigga. It's like, bro, people can't live their life. Motherfuckers gotta wear a fucking, a face mask, and it's like, bro, who wants to live life taking pictures with new people that they come across, right? And they have to wear a mask. You think motherfuckers want to be known 20 or 30 years down the road taking a picture with a fucking mask? Hell no.
Exactly.
I hate that shit to where it's like, bro, this is like the worst history and worst time in history. You know what I mean? To where it's like, it's ruining fucking lives, it's ruining families, it's just keeping everybody divided, and it's keeping everybody so fucking struck and so, afraid and shit, man. It's like, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I had this shit, nigga. I'm still here and alive, nigga. Look, COVID ain't nothing but a common cold. And to be honest, nigga,
exactly,
there's more deaths in fucking car crashes and fucking other illnesses than there are in COVID deaths, nigga.
Well, before
fentanyl
motherfucker
is
get the
killing
hair
more
up their ass.
people. Listen. Fentanyl is killing more people than COVID is.
Exactly, nigga. Exactly.
Yeah, but nigga, let me say this though. Before motherfucker get their nuts to the noose and starts plucking their pubes on this type of shit, nigga. But let me rephrase something. I know what you're saying but the thing is, it's a higher percentage. You know what I mean? Now, as many deaths, it's like this. COVID's one of them things to where it has an abundance mindset to where if it goes, then it gets in, let's say 1 billion people. You know what I mean? Of course, there's gonna be 1 million that die. You know what I mean? But that's because it got that many people to, choose from. Now, with all those other people that didn't die, it's way more that didn't. But of course, it's going to be a less number to where, it's about a number game. You know what I mean? If it can affect more people, of course, they're going to say more people died from it. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I'm really in agreement with you because it's like, I never took a picture with no mask on because I ain't trying to look back in my memories and be like, oh, yeah, so I was wearing a mask over some shit that was 99% survivable. Like, what the fuck I look like telling my grandkids anything? And I say, granddad, wait a minute, nigga, you wore that mask and sat down for 3 years for nothing? You know what I mean? So it's like, nigga, at the end of the day, all we can do is do us. You know what I mean? All that other shit, we were already doing what we was doing. Be healthy. You know what I mean? And like they act like people was just fucking licking down people's throats and breathing down people's necks and shit. No, man, people gave each other personal space, and motherfuckers try to act like they don't remember a time when that was really going on. It's like, nigga, this has been regular everyday life. There's no need for nobody to wear no mask, get nothing injected they don't want to get. You know what I mean? And so, it's just like that. Too many motherfuckers get too high strung. I mean, after 3 years, I could see maybe like a week or two, people losing their mind, don't know what to do. Okay, cool. But nigga, 3 years? nigga, something's really wrong with you. But go ahead, Isaiah.
What you need to do, take vitamin C,
Yep.
smoke your plants, and just eat healthy. Grow your shit. Do what you
Drink,
gotta do.
drink some
Drink
tea
a lot
too.
of orange juice, tea.
Drink tea, water, all that shit. Like, and also make sure you eat 3 to 4 times a day and get 30 minutes to 45 minutes of sunlight daily.
Yeah, like especially smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Weed helps with body aches.
Yep.
West had COVID for 2 fucking days. Niggas was smoking like niggas smoked a whole bunch those 2 days. He doesn't have COVID anymore. He didn't even have COVID. He tested negative 2 days later. The nigga was fine.
Man, let me say this too though. This people be acting like, oh, it's just a mask, nigga. Shut your ass up. First of all, I be having conversations with people, and they be like, oh, well, shit, nigga, it's just a mask. It's not that bad. No, it is that bad. Let me tell you why. Because nigga, at the park, it was a little kid, right? And so this little kid, I seen this shit. You know what I mean? I was around the people that seen it too. Nigga, there was a little kid, right? And it was at the park. And now it's so amazing that parks are even open, because I remember they took the swing sets off, they took the basketball hoops down. Shit was looking sad, 2020. And so nigga, but this little kid, and I guess it's like what, 2 or 3, it was running around, and she looked at her dad, right? She looked at her dad, and dad was trying to tell her something like, oh, don't go over there, but he had his mask on. She looked at that nigga like, huh? Who are you? Because he has mask on, you know what I mean? She couldn't even tell who her dad was because he had a mask on,
Wow.
So it's like that type of thing. You gotta see people's faces and shit, you know what I mean? You gotta, and to be honest, nigga, it was a time where I saw motherfuckers go in the store with a mask, and they was like surveillance on, you know what I mean? That motherfucker crazy. But now everybody just rolling around with masks on. Niggas want to be Pooh Shiesty and shit, you know what I mean? Wearing the same motherfucking weirdo mask and shit. Nigga, I ain't never wearing a mask in my life.
Nigga, I don't even wear a mask at work. They get on my case on that shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'll be outside and shit.
Bro, I get tired, like not cutting you off, but it's like I get tired of having to wear a mask, and it's like you can't breathe in the motherfuckers. You sweat more easily wearing the motherfuckers, and it's like, bro, I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. You know what I mean? It's where it's like, do we got to deal with that shit for the next, God forbid, fucking 2, 5, maybe 10 years? Like let's say hypothetically, right? Let's say motherfucking COVID, lasts another 5 or 10 years, right? Are we still gonna fucking sit on our asses and fucking scratch our asses and pluck our pubes, wondering what to do? No, nigga,
Exactly.
we gonna fucking get out and fucking get something, fucking better ourselves, better our lives, and fucking help those around us, and not fucking being so fucking naive to the fucking to a little punk ass sickness. Like that's so like nigga, it's just common as a fucking like cold, my nigga. It's a common cold, my nigga. So it's like, why are you exaggerating something that's so common, my nigga?
Bro, Ebola was worse than this, bro. Ebola had far worse side effects.
Nigga, we just
Ebola
survived.
Niggas was coughing up blood and shit.
And that's what I'm saying.
Ebola was worse.
Nigga, and even with Ebola didn't even last that long, nigga.
Exactly.
That shit came in wet, but now we dealing with COVID. It's like you got punk ass Bill Gates saying that, you know what? I noticed that the numbers of COVID patients or people who have COVID are going down, right? Let's go hit them with another variant. Let's say maybe 3 months down the road. That's basically what he's saying. Like, nigga, it's a pattern. So fuck Bill Gates, nigga. Bill Gates, if you watching this, nigga, fuck you. Fuck everything about you, nigga. I will take your motherfucking money and fuck your bitch with a long dick. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what though? Let me say this though real quick. Damn, I almost forgot what the fuck I was finna say. What the fuck was I finna say? Oh, goddamn. Oh, the gym. Okay. So look, with COVID, this is one thing that really irks me. Okay. Now, everybody that's a gym goer or anything like that, I hope y'all can feel me on this. But anyway, so pretty much when you wear a mask, nigga, it's harder to breathe. Motherfuckers say, oh, this motherfucker ran a marathon. Yeah, I bet you they'll run the motherfucker even better too with the mask off. But so, they always want to say, oh, well, this person did this with a mask. So that's what they did, nigga. This is uncomfortable to me. You know what I mean? Right. I'm not the same as this person. But anyway, I would go to the gym. This is when gyms first reopened, but you had to wear a mask and all that shit. Nigga, I went to the gym And so they said when you running, because I was wondering how they gonna do, cardio machines like this with the running and all that with the mask on. Shit, even weightlifting could be a little more difficult with the mask on. But let's say running and cardio. Okay, how we gonna do cardio with all this mask stuff? Are they gonna allow you to take them off or what? And they said, you know what, guys, instead of doing cardio sessions to your fullest potential, you should just go kind of halfway to 75%. You can't give it your all. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna tell a motherfucker working out trying to better their health that they can't go all the way? Man, that's when I said, man, fuck going to a gym. I ain't finna start going just a little bit. Oh, I gotta go halfway. If I'm going to the gym, nigga, I'm there to make progress. I ain't there to fuck around. You know what I mean? I ain't there to motherfucking just
pumping iron,
halfway,
nigga.
make no progress. And so that's one of the things, like the world just going crazy. I don't even like talking about it like that. But since we talk about it, nigga, I'm gonna go all the way with it. You know what I mean? My whole thing is this. If you somebody that's scared of COVID, I can't help you. I can't do nothing for you because, unless you like a motherfucker 100 years old on his deathbed, I can see there's some fear of COVID. But nigga, is it really COVID or is it just the fact that your immune system's so weak? You know what I mean? Or it could be a combination of both. Who knows? But I'm just saying, nigga, me as a young individual, I just turned 18 a few days ago, if not 3 days ago. That type of shit.
Yep.
Thank you for that. Appreciate all the love,
real
y'all.
nigga, real nigga. 18.
But I just turned 18. I'll be damned. I already missed out a big part of my life, which was 15, and now I was 15 when this shit first happened, right? Damn. Nigga, I was supposed to be in school. The reason I'm not in school, the reason why, I'm not even in school or pursuing college or nothing like that. One of the reasons because I wouldn't even get the full benefit. You know what I mean? Because I can't even go to school and enjoy the events, can't enjoy this and that without worrying about XYZ. Now, here's the thing: we have made progress. There's been some progress to where you can just go out and have these events such as football games outside. It ain't too what I've been through, it wasn't too strict. And there are some places where you can go sit down and eat to where you don't have to be vaccinated, but there are some places that tell you do. My whole thing is, man, do what applies to you. You know what I mean? If you're somebody who needs the vaccination and you see it upon yourself to do that, cool. And if you're somebody who doesn't need it, don't get it. Because, man, I see somebody in my own family got the vaccination, got their next dose or booster, whatever it's called. My nigga was laid out on the couch for like 4 or 5 days, dog. I'm not even lying. I'm keeping it real. And nigga, they was telling me to get it. And they had COVID, nigga. If I'd look at it like this: if somebody in my house had COVID, then there's a big chance that I had it too. You know what I mean? Because he tested positive for COVID after he got the booster, like a day or two later. You know what I mean? And he was already vaccinated before that because he got the booster. You got to be vaccinated in order to get a booster, or else you just get a vaccination. And so my nigga was vaccinated, had got a booster, and still came back with, COVID. Okay, cool. And then he was laid out on the couch, like, just laid out, stick with it. No E40 in there. You know what I mean? Nigga was sick with it. But yeah, nigga, what you would call it? Nigga, I'm me. I ain't got no vaccination or nothing. Nigga, look, nigga, I was around him. I wasn't laid out on no couch. Nigga, I wasn't doing that shit, nigga. I don't know if I I ain't know if actually had it or not, but I'm saying if somebody in my family got it, then nigga, I most likely, got hit off with it too. But nigga, I'm walking around doing my thing. I'm working out, you know what I mean? But go ahead, Isaiah.
Nigga, I've been around so many people without a mask, bro. I'll be around. So apparently, cause Kroger be having like at least like 16 to 15,000 people coming a day, right? Nigga, I'm around people who don't have fucking masks and shit. Nigga, I've been working there for about a year now. And you want to tell me, y'all gonna fucking tell me that I need a fucking booster shot? Y'all gonna tell me that, I have not gotten sick, nigga. I have not gotten sick since I started working there. I have not worn a mask. Nothing.
It's because you don't need to do that because I'm gonna keep it real.
I don't
with y'all,
care
man.
about it. I don't care about COVID. COVID ain't stopping shit.
One of my parents told me they wanted one of my little brothers to get vaccinated because they said we don't want them getting sick. First of all, going to school and getting sick is a part of life. There's never going to be a time where people don't get sick. With these people pushing these, vaccinations and you got to do this and XYZ, they don't understand that germs are not all bad. There's healthy germs. This shit, I don't wash my hands every single time I, do something, because I understand that if I do that, I'm worsening my immune system. My immune system needs something to where it can look at and survive and, build itself on. Nigga, if I'm hand sanitizing all the time, washing my hands all the time, then I'm potentially killing some healthy germs that could help me, and I'm gonna have a weaker immune system. Now, I'm not saying I'm a nasty nigga never washing my hands. I wash them when I'm supposed to wash them. But I'm saying, like, after every little thing, after I touch my own doorknob, you know what I mean? It's some real germ freaks out here. And so I'm just saying this, man, there's never gonna be a time in life where kids don't get sick. Now, these motherfuckers look at everything. My little brother, he wasn't even tested positive for COVID. You know what I mean? He just had a little cold. You know what I mean? And everybody, there's just somebody in my house saying, "Oh, he had COVID. He had COVID. He needs to get tested. Everybody need to get tested." That's the type of thinking that holds us back, because everybody's so scared to live their life, and getting sick is a result of life. There's never gonna be a time when people don't get sick. You know what I mean?
I got one more thing to say.
Go ahead. Say it all.
Yesterday, because the homie Max, he tested positive for COVID, right? And I was like, you know what? Should I get the little, little things? And I was like in my head, you know what? I'll be fine, nigga.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Like,
man, you a young nigga. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. You ain't no fat, out of shape, obese, diabetic, pre-existing condition having motherfucker. I'm not clowning those that have pre-existing conditions. I'm just saying, nigga, that's not applicable to us. So therefore, we don't need to take the same precautions as you, because we're not in the same position as you. You know what I mean? That's like telling a motherfucking bodybuilder that he should lift smaller weights because another nigga over there can't lift that. No, nigga, this is something that I can do. So I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? I don't need to do what you do. What you need to do, what you do. I need to do what I do. You know what I mean? And that's continue to live. I can't hold my life. I can't, you know what I mean? I'm 18 right now. We make music. You telling us that we can't go perform and do what we supposed to do, interact with the fans, and have real life experiences because some shit 99% survivable? Like, come on now.
Listen, bro.
If you scared, stay home. That's all it is. If you scared, then you stay home. You don't go to the gym. You don't live your life. But I'm saying, as far as everybody else, you got the right to go outside, live your life, and not feel guilty. What type of shit is that?
Let me add something to this conversation. So today, I was talking to Keith. Keith a nigga, you know what I'm saying? He mixed and shit, but he don't, he says some of the dumbest things, possibly known to man. This is about hustling, right? So I was talking about, having a hustle, working at Kroger is a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? It really is a side hustle. Having a 9 to 5 can be some sort of side hustle. It's not temporary. You know what I'm saying? Talk about selling CDs and shit and all that. And this nigga says, "Oh, selling CDs isn't safe. You ain't gonna make profit. You ain't gonna do all that other shit. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's risky. You should just work a 9 to 5 and shit, yada yada yada. Making street money is so dangerous and shit." And this is coming from a nigga, bro.
Let me keep it real with you though. Not to cut you off. Let me keep it real. You will always, when you're somebody like us, we creators, for example. This ain't about selling no music. This ain't about the music industry. This is just about just being real niggas, okay? When you're somebody like us that's a creative, to where you do things that people enjoy rather than what people absolutely need. Like, somebody absolutely needs a fucking food person. If somebody's a chef, people need food. You know what I mean? But we're somebody to where not everybody gonna listen to music all the time. They don't need that. They can live a month without listening to music. Okay, cool. But I'm saying that we have to invest in ourselves, because ain't nobody else going to invest in us but us starting out. Now, with everything else, there's scholarships, college grants, maybe some rich parents, but your parents can't make you be good at something. You know what I mean? You got to go out and get that. You got to develop that skill. Same way a chef has to develop his skill. In anything, you got to develop a skill, but it's just a different crowd that you're marketing to. And you got to invest in yourself, especially in what we do. You know what I mean? Because it's hard for us, because there's so many of us. You know what I mean? There's so many people out here that want to down and knock what we doing, because they think, oh, well, little so-and-so over here can do that. No, they can't. You know what I mean? Because we expressing ourselves. Go ahead.
It's just, man, like
Yeah,
I had
not
a
everybody.
person from the
Go ahead, my bad.
black. I had a mixed person say that shit to me today.
Yeah, man, but investing in yourself, it really ain't for everybody. But Ryan, my bad. I thought you were saying something. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, you know, not saying that I was exposing, our game or our secret, but I'm saying like, as far as investing in yourself, nigga, like it's the best thing that any man can do. But it's like, as far as what I was trying to do, I had motherfuckers within my family, right, trying to cut off my operation, saying, "Oh, nigga, nobody does that anymore." You know what I mean? Like, nigga, the fuck you doing, nigga? Like, what are you doing? And the whole thing about it is that like these motherfuckers don't understand that, for a nigga to make money off of what he does is like a nigga's getting paid fucking fractions of a penny to where it's like, nigga, how do you expect any nigga to live off that shit? You know what I mean? So it's just fucking ridiculous though, but
And let me say this, not to cut you off, because nigga, I love what you're saying. You're saying some real shit right there. That's how the music industry is. Music industry cutthroat like a motherfucker. That's why you see all these niggas doing these extra gimmicks and shit like that. But let me say this though. Investing in yourself and working hard for yourself and building yourself up as a brand, like how we building each other up as a brand, it ain't for everybody, because motherfuckers who work a 9 to 5, they're gonna look at it and say, okay, I work this hour, I work this hour, I work this hour, that's 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, I'm gonna get that back in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? In 2 weeks, I'm gonna get what I did today back in 2 weeks. Motherfuckers is cool with that. But when it's yourself, there is no extreme, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna for sure get this back tomorrow or 2. You might not get that shit back into a year. But the whole point is, when you got a 9 to 5, people get comfortable in receiving the benefits from their labor later. But when it comes to yourself, people have been taught that you shouldn't be comfortable receiving benefits later. You should receive it right now when you do it for yourself. Nah, you gotta have that same mindset that you go in that 9 to 5. That same mindset you take it to that 9 to 5, you gotta take it back in yourself and say, you know what? This song might not blow up until 2 months from now, or this song might be the song of the summer, but it just ain't cracking in the winter right now. It's that same type of shit. And anything in life, like, shout out River Road Do-Rags right here. This is a young entrepreneur, Cody Johnson, aka Dion Be Doing Shit, made this. We're gonna tap in on that later. But yeah, man, there's some shit that you gonna do when you work for yourself and build yourself as a brand that you ain't gonna be receiving back until later. You know what I mean? We making all this content, we doing what we do right now, but nigga, what we do right now might not reflect on our pockets, might not reflect on our name. It might not reflect on our followers right now. But guarantee when our shit crack off, nigga, all them people gonna look at everything we did now and be like, man, them niggas been doing this. You know what I mean? Them niggas been making moves, making podcasts, making songs, making content, workout videos, all this shit. So, that type of shit. But yeah, I'm not to stray away from this, but I want to transition to the next topic. You know what I mean? We got a question of the day. Actually, we're gonna have 2 questions of the day because we're gonna answer for these 2 people.
all right.
Okay. Now, the first question, I'm gonna say who asked the question later. I gotta look at her name, but this was a question that was given to us. Let's see, it was a few days ago. We had a poll, y'all, so y'all gotta look out for our polls. On our polls, we'll be having all our questions and stuff, so please look out for those. That's when we be, cracking off with the questions. But the question, I believe, was, if you have sex with a girl and you come and she don't, does that mean that she fucked you? Now, Isaiah, I would like you to answer that on your take on that.
Wait, say it again.
If a girl fucks, if you have sex with a girl, right, and you come, but she don't come, does that mean that she fucked you?
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
I mean, she fucked you. I mean, she fucked you.
You think she fucked you if you come before she do, or you come and she don't? That means that she fucked you?
Nigga, she gotta come first, nigga.
Okay, I see you, my nigga.
You gotta come first. If you don't make the
Okay, the person that asked that question was Laura, by the way. I believe she has her own podcast. Damn, I forgot what's the name of it, but we're gonna tap in. I'm gonna tag her in the clip of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. She, the bitch gotta come first. It's shit. If you doing it right, if you fucking her right,
and she come first, you got it in the bag, nigga.
Okay, all right. She come first. You got in the bag. My nigga Ryan Wright. Nigga, what do you think about this?
All right, so what I think about it is that, like, you know what? Like, to kind of make it short and sweet, if it's real, genuine desire, from what I see and believe, if it's real, genuine desire, she'll come first.
Mm. So even if a guy ain't that good at sex, like, let's say a guy's average at sex, you know, average and everything,
Well,
you think
yeah.
that genuine desire will make her come first?
I think maybe to an extent to where it's like, okay, if you were okay, so if you were a good looking nigga, right, and the bitch is just like dreaming of just like slobbing, you know what I mean, slobbing you up and doing all types of, you know, shit to you, and you know y'all are fucking, and it's like it's okay and it's good. I think maybe she'll just bust off of the fact that she has a real genuine desire for you. I think that's a possibility. Is it often? I don't know, but I think it's a possibility though. But from what I see, from how I understand it, I think if a chick has genuine and real motherfucking interest and desire in you, I think she'll bust first before you do.
Okay,
like,
all right.
Because you always told me to, or told pretty much told everybody to fuck with who fucks with you. So I think the fact that if she fucks with you enough, I mean,
She gonna bust first.
Right. She'll be doing the work. Not saying that you ain't man enough to do the work, but like she just like she's like the first time she saw you, she was already thinking of you having no clothes on. You know what I mean? So like that kind of takes it all away from the jump. You know what I mean? So I think a chick has to bust first if her interest is really high enough. That's what I think.
Well, before I answer and give this answer, Johnny, are you there? Let's give him 10 seconds to respond.
What the fuck he doing?
All right, that nigga ain't here. But my answer to this question about this is my bad. I was kind of paraphrasing because it wasn't loaded up in front of me. But the legit question, word for word, if you come before the girl does that mean the girl fucked you? Now, my answer to this question is this. It depends on your prerogative as a man too. Now, yeah, the interest between both of y'all, man, vary. It might be some guys where he like, man, I love this bitch. This bitch my world. I'm a, XYZ. And then there might be a girl to where, as a guy, you might be like, man, I don't give a fuck about this bitch, nigga. I might not never see this bitch again. I'm just gonna fuck, bust my nut, go to Taco Bell or Taco Del Rio, slide down Lima Night, real IE shit right there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to Taco Del Rio, nigga. I'm gonna hit that 7-Eleven right there, give me that big gulp and go the fuck home. Nigga, listen to California's Finest podcast, nigga. That's what I'm gonna do. Like Drexel Johnson, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm gonna do, my baby girl Ashley.
Hey, but you know what? It depends on what your mission is now. Now, see this. The way I go about it is if I really don't even fuck with a girl, I probably won't even have sex with her because it's like, I done already did too much of that. You know what I mean? Fucking with bitches that don't really fuck with me or I don't fuck with. That's a feeling I don't really want in my life no more. So I'm only gonna fuck with bitches that I really fuck with. Like, I'm like, yeah, man, okay, this bitch deserves some dick. You know what I mean? That type of shit. But yeah, if you a guy and she come before you do, I think it could just be, you inexperienced. But if you a guy that, know your thing, it might be some girls take it the wrong way. That mean a guy might really like you. You know what I mean? That might mean that this nigga been thinking about this pussy since a week ago and he excited to get it. Now, a nigga like me, I'm not trying, big up myself, but I think I have more control to where that kind of wouldn't even happen with me. But, there's some guys out there to where, they might not be interested in the bitch at all and they don't never even bust. You know what I mean? It take them forever, I know we all been there before.
Shit, that was
we all been there before. We with a girl, be like, man, I really don't even give a fuck about this bitch. And, she over there, doing her thing. It's like, it don't even matter. You in another world, But, to answer that question, no, I don't think she fucks you. It depends on if you have a good, heart with it. And you got a good spirits where you're like, man, I was really feel this bitch and I came too early. Nah, this mean you excited, dog. That's it. You're going to get her on round 2. And then if you a guy that's like, oh, yeah, well, I don't give a fuck about this bitch, then I feel like you shouldn't even be fucking with her. You know what I mean? Because it's like that energy gonna rub off on you in the long run. Now we all young and dumb. We made mistakes where we like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck this bitch, but I ain't really feeling her. But trust me, nigga, ain't nothing in this world like that genuine pussy when they put it on you. When that pussy, she just fuck with you and she fuck with you heavy, nigga, ain't nothing like that. I swear to God, man. When you with her and she already wet before you even do anything, nigga, that can't nothing replicate that. Can't no lube man. Listen. Nigga, once you get that, nigga, you only gonna want to fuck with bitches that want to fuck with you. On my soul. Nigga, I ain't never told no lie on that. Nigga, you ain't gonna go back to fucking with them bitches that, can we, may we, is there a possibility that we can? Nah, nigga, that ain't never gonna be a part of your dialect. Nigga, after that, if a bitch ain't on go, nigga, you on the next bitch. You know what I mean? That's how I am, nigga. If a bitch ain't on go, meaning like if she ain't already with it, if I gotta convince and beg and plead, nigga, I don't even want it. Nigga, I'm gonna make one proposal, which I might not even make that. But at most, I'll be like, hey, you know what? You know, come with me over here real quick. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't even gonna ask you. I'm gonna say, come over here with me real quick. You know, come here or something. And if the bitch is like, for what? Nigga, I'm already up out of there. You know what I mean? I think you niggas out here, not even you niggas, but you know, y'all young men be out here dealing with the wrong ones to where you gotta beg. If you gotta beg, it ain't genuine. Anything business in life, nigga. If I gotta beg you to listen to my music, nigga, I don't want you to listen to it. You know what I mean? If I gotta beg you to cop this merchandise, nigga, I don't want you with it because I'm not finna beg nobody. Now I'm gonna present and get it fucked up, nigga. I'm gonna present my shit and wear it proudly. You know, I'm gonna deliver it to where it can be seen. But as far as get on my knees and beg, nigga, them days is long over. You know what I mean, nigga? We too real for that. So my bad to stray off, but that's just how I see it. You know what I mean? And so for the next question, come from my nigga Fro Bro. He a real long time supporter. I'm gonna tag him and put his real name up in the clip for this question. But yes, second question of the day. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, ask some motherfucking questions because we gonna answer all of them. You know what I mean? We love y'all. We really interact with our fans over here. We ain't them niggas saying, oh, I need 1 million. We don't need 1 million if we can't interact with them. We gonna interact.
Ask any type of question, no matter what it is or what, you know, to what extremity it is. Ask any type of questions. Make it interesting.
Exactly. We're gonna always answer questions. We always looking forward to y'all feedback, forward to y'all thoughts, even if we don't agree with them, even if they against us, nigga. We interested in hearing it. So just say whatever you want to say. It's like we gonna say whatever we want to say. But my nigga Fro Bro 6, longtime supporter of all of us. He asked us, what is your favorite type of music? What year and why? Isaiah, I know it's gonna be a good one. Isaiah, you finna take it away on this one, nigga. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My favorite, genre is rap, but it's more boom bap.
Yep.
Like,
Pete Rock.
The last real nigga to come out of New York.
L, you know what I'm saying? Also modern day hip hop, you know what I'm saying? I listen to a mixture of everything, EDM, like other shit too, But I like boom bap. Like boom bap is my, it's my go-to. On a gloomy day, I'll play some boom bap, or I'll play slow reverb when I fall asleep, or I'll play some Memphis shit. Y'all don't know about that Memphis shit. Y'all don't know about
nigga.
that.
Hey, my nigga Cody, my nigga Dion be doing shit. Creator of River Road Rags, go ahead and get you one of them. Y'all that means.
Yep.
My nigga, he love that Memphis shit, nigga. That nigga 3-6 out, nigga Project Pat out. That nigga motherfucking Tommy rotted it out. You know what I mean?
Ooh, man, wait. Nigga, let me stop you. These niggas don't know shit about Tommy Wright the Third, motherfucking Kingpin, Kingpin, Skinny Pimp. Niggas don't know about motherfucking Pimp C, Evil Pimp. Niggas don't know none of that shit, nigga.
Man. None of them pimps, bro.
None of them niggas.
And Pimp C, he from PA though, but still that nigga, he still put it down for the South, you know what I mean? The
put
niggas
it down
don't make
for the
rap.
South.
Nah, I ain't say put it down. Niggas say put it down.
Put it down for the South. For the South.
I came down.
Not South, but South.
You know what I mean? Style.
South.
You know what I mean? But them niggas really put it down right there, man. I got to give it to Pimp C. You know what I mean? That nigga really helped inspire me a lot of music. You know what I mean? Just his delivery. See, just so I ain't even going to get in on all that. That's a whole nother episode. But yeah, man, Ryan. But I'm saying Pimp C was just an all around just great nigga. He was a great producer, great human. You know what I mean? He was just a great dude, and you can listen to stories about Pimp C all day, and everybody got their own Pimp C impression. and it always be funny. You know what I mean? He always was for the culture, and I don't mean culture as to how everybody make everything culture. You know, nowadays if you fucking drop ice on the floor, they say that's ice culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't saying culture to be corny. I'm saying this: he pushed that envelope when that envelope was not even meant to be pushed for people that came the way he came. You know what I mean? Coming from the South, niggas used to say back in the day, nigga, if you rapping from the South, better shut your mouth. You know what I mean? That type of shit. You know what I mean? And hip hop was mainly in a chokehold by the East. And even when niggas from the West was doing it, it was getting hated on. You know what I mean? But from the South, it was like, nigga, you could rap, nigga, you better move over to New York, or you better go try to get with them West. You know what I mean? Them niggas put it down for the South when it was not supposed to happen. That's why Andre 3K and all them, when they came up the way they did, nigga, it was a big thing, because it's like, nigga, this wasn't supposed to happen. They was hating on us since day one before we even came in the door good.
Man,
so, gotta give it up to niggas that's on that grind like that, because nigga, it takes a village, it takes a nation, nigga, it takes the world. You know what I mean? But my bad. Gotta get that up right there. But Ryan, I want you to answer that question.
Oh shit, nigga, where the
if you need me to re-ask it, you know, let me know.
Hold on, nigga, I know, nigga, it's my motherfucking specialty. You know what I mean? This conversation is heavenly. You know what I mean? But no, but you know, my favorite type of music or whatnot, or my favorite musical genres are like for sure rap. I love any type of musical genre. What I don't like is like some, you know, the bullshit, repetitive mainstream shit that's like, you know, yeah, you know what I mean, that retarded ass bullshit that you hear so fucking often. Like, nah. But what I really do love is that, you know, I love that neo soul rap, that Erykah Badu type shit, that motherfucking Jay Dilla type shit, that fucking that don't fall in love. Like, nigga, I love that shit, nigga. Niggas don't know about Jay Dilla. You know what I mean? Niggas don't know about Ninth Wonder. Niggas don't know about Little Brother, motherfucking J. Cole. Well, niggas do know about that, but like, you know, but just the old heads and the old school type, you know what I mean? Niggas don't know about Lord Finesse. Niggas don't know about none of them, bro. Like, I love rap. I love every type of fucking artist, damn near. Like, nigga, I love old school rap. Like, and it's funny because like me being a nigga from California, I meet a lot of niggas, right? And even Mark, for example, can tell you, this nigga Mark thought I was from New York, nigga, the first time I met him. He thought I was from New York. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm a California nigga.
That's a whole nother story time, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I did. When I saw this nigga, I saw him, I think with some Timbs on, but I was, you know, I saw his dress code and how he was dressing, so I thought this was one of them New York or Eastern niggas, but you know, it turns out I was mistaken. But yeah, go ahead, Ryan.
No, but yeah, so I love rap, you know what I mean? I love R&B, I love soul, jazz, I love oldies, you know what I mean? I love Etta James, I love you know, Sam Cooke. I just love the oldies, you know what I mean? But when it comes to rap, I love 80s rap and 90s rap and like kind of mid 2000s rap or 2010s rap a little bit. But today's shit, nah. But I just really love music though, man. Like, I love music. I love I just love the fact that hip hop is an art form, or rap is an art form, to where you can just freely express yourself without ever feeling bad. You know what I mean? I love rap, man. You know what I mean? I really love rap. I love just anything that has to do with music. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking music fanatic, and Mark and I can for sure attest to that. We can really for sure tell you, like, we can bring up some motherfucking underground motherfuckers, even Isaiah himself. We can all bring up underground niggas that niggas don't know about. Like, that's how big our heart is for this rap shit. Like, nigga, we love what we do, and we love the culture. We love just the overall vibe of it, the overall creativity of it. You know what I mean? Just the essence of it. We know the history of it. We appreciate the history of it, and I'm so happy and glad that Mark had brought up the fact that, you know, when it came to the West and the West and the South, we were getting a lot of fucking hate. You know what I mean? Because like we weren't on that East Coast lyrical shit, and like back then they even considered the South to be slow and dumb, and they ain't really saying nothing, but the South really created and originated a lot of shit. The gold grills, the slabs, the lowriders and shit. That's why the motherfucking West Coast and the South are so motherfucking common, and they share common fucking traits and certain, you know, and common certain behaviors and demeanors and shit. You know what I mean? The South and the West love each other. Like, nigga, there's never been a problem between those two, but it's always been friction between the East and the South and the East and the West. And I hated that shit to where it's like, that's what the big corporations, or that's what the industry wants us to do, to fucking divide and shit and I hate that shit because two of rap's biggest stars, Pac and Biggie, have fucking died from that shit. You know, it's fucking
But
stupid.
you want to know what though? I'm not trying to intervene on your question or you know your time, but nigga, I'm gonna keep it real. We remember Pac and Biggie dying, right? Because those are the big, you know,
Yeah.
like ones. But it was a whole lot of motherfuckers getting killed. It was a lot of motherfucking life getting
Them
lost.
too,
It was
yeah.
a lot of niggas'
Yep.
attention being directed towards the wrong shit. First of all, even as this is what I want my people to take away, you know, and our people, because we all black and we all minorities up in here. As minorities and black people, if there was a hip hop beef between the East and West, what the fuck are we supposed to do about it? I'm not saying just the rappers. I'm talking about the average everyday listener, consumer. What the fuck? How does that affect you in your life? See, that's where we got our priorities fucked up as a people. Whatever two rappers go back and forth saying, that's between them. You know what I mean? Saying this whole demographic over here and this whole demographic over here can't fuck with this and can't fuck with that. That is nothing but divide and conquer. And that's why the music industry can take advantage of us as people, because, you know, at that time, they figured out that, you know, people weren't valuing their attention and energy. And then second of all, they knew people was being dumb and feeding into that shit. That shit was nothing but a money grab that didn't even really exist. There was no big beef between Pac and Biggie, but there was a bigger beef between the fans. The fans ignited that shit, instigated it, just like how we were saying about the whole Chicago and Louisiana thing with them two people over there. You know what I mean? That whole thing, nigga, that ain't nothing but fans instigating that beef. Little niggas that niggas ain't even got a license. You know, I ain't even got my license yet, shit. But I'm saying, like, niggas ain't even own nothing. Niggas that don't do nothing for nobody but sit down, scratch their nuts, and talk shit on the internet and other little sites and blogs and shit, Reddit posts about another nigga. You know what I mean? We got to stop that, because I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Anybody listening to this, all that rap beef is fake.
Yeah.
All of it. I don't give a fuck who life got lost. I don't give a fuck what it is. That shit, the beef be happening either over some money or a bitch, and it's never that serious. It don't involve you, but people get lost in it. You know what I mean? People get lost in the whole beef and all the bullshit. If you gonna rap, nigga, make rap. You know what I mean? All this beefing and shit, that ain't nothing but an attempt to sell records. And I hope my people can know that. I hope that anybody that listens to rap can know that, because we got the shit fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, my bad. Go ahead, Ryan.
No, but I was gonna also say that, you know, rap would be a lot better if fucking ignorance wasn't in the mix. Because you know what, kind of going back to what I was saying about, you know, about there being friction between you know, the West Coast and the East Coast, whereas like, you know, when Snoop and Dre and fucking Eazy-E and them came out, the East Coast was hating on them niggas though. Or most of the East Coast was hating on them niggas, and you had bitch ass niggas like fucking Tim Dog, who's fucking irrelevant now. No one knows where the fuck he is. Made that dumbass fucking West Coast diss track that didn't really fucking go nowhere, nigga. Like, it's just like, nigga, it didn't go double platinum, nigga. It went double plastic, double rubber, nigga.
But you
like,
gotta look at it like this though, nigga. That was his job. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you wrong, but I'm saying like
corny as fuck
back
though.
then it's like, nigga, if you want to make some money and you know you can diss this whole group of people and it could be profitable for you, he saw the money potential in that. You know what I mean? And also, you know what I mean? He saw how Compton was on the rise and them niggas was on the rise, and so he went ahead and did his thing, which I don't agree with it. You know what I mean? But the nigga thought it was a good idea. You know what I mean? And so we look at it now like, yeah, we ain't really fucking with that. But
Right.
in his mind back then, that was a thing to do. But I don't mean to stray away from this topic. It was a what else do you like about music? What's your favorite genre and year? Like, what would you say your favorite year is, Ryan?
Oh, for sure. I would say the most impactful year, or does it have to be 1 year or multiple years?
Just go ahead, do what you want to do.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay, so my personal favorite, right?
Yo,
My favorite years of music are
What up, Johnny?
Yo, what
what's
up?
up? My bad.
My personal favorite years of music, right, are from 2000 to 2013. Like, those years are like, to me, the most impactful, powerful.
So you
fucking
have an
years.
era.
Yeah, like just like of 13 years to where it's like, okay, you know what? Like the early 2000s, killing shit, dominating shit. You had, you know, the Jay-Z's and the Beyoncé's and the Monicas and this and that, and then moving on to, like, you know, I would say 2007, 8, 9. You had the Drakes, you had the Dream, you had, you know, 50 Cent and whatnot, you know, the Kanyes and things like that, and 2010 fucking Drake was taking over. You know, Young Money was taking over. One of the greatest years in history were fucking 2009 and 2010 when Bedrock came out. That was fucking nigga. I'm sure y'all niggas recall that song, nigga. That was the biggest summer hit of
Nigga, come on
2009.
now. I was
Like,
6 years old blowing bubbles in the motherfucking
Man, I remember
Nigga,
that shit too.
nigga on God, and then we all saw the motherfucking music video, and we just see how shit just escalated into something great to where like the whole Young Money empire, you know, it may have dwindled down to a few members though, but it's still fucking Young Money either way. That nigga, I love Young Money. I love Nicki Minaj. I love motherfucking Lil Wayne, Drake. I love Drake. Like Drake is like the top tier nigga, and I became a fan of him in like 08, 09, and the first songs I've ever heard from him were it was Successful and it was Best I Ever Had. But the first song I ever heard from him was the first song before Successful was Best I Ever Had. And I'm like, you know, I was a little nigga, right? I was with my dad too, and we were in the pool, you know, just chilling on a hot summer day and shit. And like I hear Drake on the radio. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, I fuck with this shit. And my dad was like, you know, playing it and whatnot. And that's what made me an instant fan. And ever since then, I've just been a huge motherfucking fan of his. I've been keeping up with him for a long, long fucking time. And you know, when Find Your Love came out, man, when Find Your Love came out, nigga, like, bro, I swear to God, like, nigga, like, I was probably like, 7, 8 years old when Find Your Love came out, nigga. That shit had me thinking, man, nigga, like, had a nigga thinking he was going through what Drake was going through. You know what I mean? That's how powerful it was. And I'm sitting in the backseat because, mind you, in 2010, it was me and my family going to Six Flags, and that song was playing, right? And I'm you know, in the backseat chilling, right? And my heart.
Hey, nigga, you muted yourself. Hold on. Redo your shit. I can't hear you now. Just take your go to your settings and do your mic again, or you could just take your aux cord out.
Hello?
All right, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, so mind you, nigga, I was a little nigga back in 2010, you know, chilling in the back seat, and Find Your Love came on, and nigga, I was just like, dog, I feel you. Even though I didn't go through shit at 8 years old, like, nigga, I was feeling this nigga. You know,
that's what you could do when you got a great artist. When a great artist and you know they know what they're doing and they really can put themselves in their music. That's what you get. You get niggas that never even probably don't even speak the same language, or people that never had a life experience, but they still feel you.
Still, man, they still do, and it's just, you know, when Find Your Love came out, you know, and mind you, I was like, you know, 7, 8 years old listening to, you know, the whole Thank Me Later album. And then when Take Care came out, like, nigga, it was just like, man, seeing Drake grow and just fucking expand that OVO empire was just such a beautiful thing, to where it inspired me to do the same thing, if not on a greater scale. And then my other main musical influence is Kanye West. Nigga, I love Kanye West, you know, to motherfucking death. I've been a fan of him since I came out the motherfucking womb. College dropout motherfucking days, motherfucking graduation days, nigga. I've been a motherfucking fan. 808 and Heartbreak days, motherfucking Yeezus days, all that shit. So it's like, you know, I just love good music, and that's what they've been putting out for the past fucking decade or
right.
You know, decade or whatnot. And it's just us being together, all four of us, right? I want to bring back that real powerful, creative essence and soul of music that we once grew up with, because like I miss that shit. You know what I mean? To where it's like, it's kind of sad that I have to go back to what I you know, used to listen to when I was growing up. You know, knowing that there's soul back then, but there's no soul now. Not to sound corny or fake conscious, but you know, I'm sure motherfuckers would for sure, you know, have my back on that shit. No doubt.
Now, I feel you on that. But whatchamacallit, I wanna transition that shit to Johnny. Johnny, so my bad, I gotta go back to the question. But the question was, what is your favorite type of music genre, and also your favorite year for music, and why?
Oh shit, to be honest with you, I have like all types. People probably think the type of genres I'm like listening to are probably like weird. Like they're all mixed basically. I like rock, hip hop. I just be mixing it. Rap. It's anything that I really like. Anything that like, makes me feel better.
You know, we understand, because me and you, we kind of the same. We listen to everything. Is there any whatchamacallit? Like you ain't really got no specific one that stands out, or like you ain't got no what have you been feeling lately? Like lately?
I'm gonna say Damn, I'm sure there's like multiple. Is it cool if I can look real quick?
Yeah, nigga, go ahead, do your thing,
Oh,
nigga.
for
We got
sure.
infinite time, nigga. They love us over here, nigga.
Oh, for sure. I won't take long. Let me see. PYT by Michael Jackson.
Yep,
Right.
my shit. My
Off
shit.
the Wall. I've been feeling that fucking song day
Yep.
and fucking night. I promise you. That song be hitting so different.
Right.
I'm gonna say like Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Burn. Yeah.
Rest in
Not
power
trying to
to
get into
him.
that depressing shit, but still.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's all respect for the, ones that put it
Yeah.
down.
That's a king too. Tupac, Biggie Smalls,
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, especially his new album's fucking sick with Eminem. I fucks with it a lot.
I feel that.
What else? I'm gonna say Drake right now too as well.
Yep, my nigga.
Find Your
My
Love,
nigga.
Take
My
Care.
Finna
nigga.
light up.
You know,
My
Finally light
nigga.
up,
My
motherfucker.
nigga.
My nigga.
My nigga.
You know,
My
those
nigga.
songs right there in my lifetime really fucking hit me real good, and they all came out at the right time for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for
Especially
sure.
when I was younger and I was going through a lot. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel
John-
that.
Johnny, real quick, not to cut you off, but Johnny, do you recall when Drake's album Take Care came out?
Well, I think like in 2013, I think somewhere around there.
Not like
Right?
2011, 2012.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah,
Remember when
around there.
motherfucking
That's when I came down here.
headlines came out, the motto came out, like nigga, them shits was smashing the airwaves, nigga, like
Hell yeah.
when it came to Drake, nigga, Drake never missed, nigga, not one bit. He was relevant for fucking 12, 13, 14 years, nigga. One of the
You know what's
longest
crazy? They
runs.
always bring it on the radio at the right time.
Exactly, they really do. They really do.
Always at the right time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But the transition though, mine, man, I can like I'm like Johnny, me and Johnny, we very similar. I can't just pinpoint one thing. But my whole thing is I'm about the soul, you know what I mean? Not soul as in 70s, but it's like if I can feel you, you know what I mean? If I can feel you and really feel what you're saying, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
It's like, you
Thank
know,
you.
like you ain't gotta be the most lyrical motherfucker. You ain't gotta be the most professional quality. If I can feel you and you made it to where nigga you put your effort into this, nigga, I fuck with it. You know, I listen to a lot of rap music. You know what I mean? I have to because I'm a rap artist primarily, you know, as of right now. But
No,
later
you
that
are.
can change, but I listen to Billy Ray Cyrus, you know what I mean? I listen to what you would call it, the Spinners, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I listen to them, you know, I listen to the OJs, you know what I mean? I listen to a lot of
Ooh,
I
nigga,
listen,
OJ's, nigga.
yeah, you know what I mean? I listen to George Clinton.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, I listen to motherfucking Jimi Hendrix, listen to Bootsy
Yup.
Collins, James Brown, you know,
Yup.
I listen to some blues artists, you know what I
Yup.
mean? Like BB King and them, you know what I mean?
Yup.
But yeah, man, you know, I can talk all day about this, but as of lately, I've listened to a lot of like Dirty South type rap, such as like Kevin Gates, for example, you know, back when he was with Dead Game. You know,
That's
that's
your
my
nigga.
nigga right there.
That's
I
your
love
nigga,
Kevin
yup.
Gates.
Yup.
You know, and not only just his music, but him as a person. I fuck with him, you know, how he views certain things and how he puts himself out there even when the odds is against him. You know what I mean? You'll never hear a Kevin Gates interview where he just ain't himself. You know what I mean? He might even be he like, for example, Kevin Gates, he could be goofy, he could be serious, and then he could be reserved. You know what I mean? You might see him in the corner somewhere wiping his shoulder from a bitch touching him. You know what I mean? Because that's him. He always raw himself in his moment. So I fuck with him most deaf. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that wraps it up for me. What you call it? Right about now, we've been rolling for some time. So I think it's only right that we give everybody their proper just due and their proper send off from, you know, kicking it with us today, you know, and
Yup.
listening in on us. You know what I mean? It's all love, you know, from all four directions on all four cylinders. You know what I mean? And so,
Yup.
Johnny, would you like to say anything before we jet up out of here like Nico?
Nah, I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
No, basically what I always tell people, just be yourself, you know, just believe, you know, you can do it. And if you fail, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm.
Just get back up, fucking break down that wall.
Right. What about my nigga Isaiah?
Shit. Keep your head up, you know. keep your head up through these times. Just be yourself and have that motivation to push yourself forward.
Keep going.
Keep going. Put your nutsack on the noose. Drag your nutsack on the fucking
Yeah,
Hey, you know
yeah,
what,
on the
bro?
screens.
There's a saying we be saying in the group, yo. We're gonna put our nuts on the line. You know what I mean? And that's
put
what.
your nuts on the line. Put your,
Metaphorically
big,
speaking.
Yeah, metaphor.
Yeah.
We ain't
big
saying
nuts,
you
nigga.
know.
Metaphorically speaking.
If you go
Metaphorically
to work
speaking.
and you got 9 to 5, we ain't saying put your nutsack on your boss's desk or nothing like that. You know what I
Shit,
mean? We
nigga,
just
be a
saying
bad motherfucker if you
unless
do.
you have to. You know what I mean? Unless you have to.
On God,
Hell
nigga.
yeah.
For real. A sack of these.
And this 9 to 5
Yeah.
shit. Don't work a 9 to 5. You got better shit. You got a treated plan.
But
It's
wait,
just a
hold on,
waste of
though.
time. It's a waste
Isaiah.
of bullshit. They gonna bring you into and don't make friends with the managers. They gonna try and pull some bullshit if you make friends with them. If you make a friend with managers, they gonna try and pull off some bullshit.
Disclaimer,
don't.
real quick.
I don't be and listen, bro. Listen to y'all. Listen, y'all. They want us to wear uniforms, right? They want us to wear uniforms. I'm the only nigga that don't be coming to work with a fucking uniform. They don't say shit because they know I'll go off.
Shit,
Yeah, Isaiah Wild one, y'all gotta be
Nigga, I don't
prepared.
give a fuck, nigga.
for real.
I don't give a fuck. Fucking
That
Rock
nigga be out in the bathroom.
Hey, fucking Rock walk past me, right? Hey,
Oh,
Rock
shit.
bald ass nigga head shaped like a dickhead.
Damn.
Yeah, like he a walking, talking dick. You know
Is he
what I'm
black?
saying? Like just firing
Is he
everybody.
black?
Nah, he a white dude. He short white dude.
Uh-huh.
But
I'll kick his ass.
nigga walk by
Hey, we
me.
love our white audience. This is not an attack
Yeah,
on y'all.
yeah.
This is not an attack on y'all.
Oh,
Nigga,
cancel.
nigga walk by me and shit like on some dumb shit. Just walk past me. I'm not wearing my shirt. I be saying fuck the Kroger shirt. Fuck all that shit, nigga. I'm working a lot. That's all I need to do. I'm working a lot and I'm going the fuck home and that's how I get paid.
Okay. But let me say this though. There's a disclaimer, not to cut nobody off or put nobody on hold. If that applies to you, you know what I mean? If you a motherfucker to where that applies to you and your lifestyle, then go ahead and take that advice. But also, for all my niggas out there trying to do the takeaway method, learn from Brother Ben X himself off the, FOI, Fruit of Islam, Muslim Farrakhan and them. Takeaway method pretty much is when you got something you're doing temporarily and you feeling that using the, fruit from that and giving it back to your real purpose and what you really want to do. So, if it applies to you to go out there and get a job and do your thing and thug it out, okay, do that. But if you somebody like, Isaiah himself or that applies to you, then nigga, go ahead and take that advice right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to my nigga Nico Jet.
Yeah, so little something I want to say. Of course, keep your head up. Now no cliche shit. Keep your head up and understand that nobody can do a better job of being you than you can yourself. You know what I mean? There can only be one you in this world. Nobody can be you. You know what I mean? You're the original copy, or you're the original motherfucker. You know what I mean? You were born an original, so don't die a copy. You're a real nigga if you love yourself and follow yourself and do what you want to do. You're not caught up in the fucking mainstream bullshit, or you're not caught up in what every other nigga is doing. Like I always say, they do what they do, and we do what we do. So that shit should apply to you. And eat right, eat an orange, like Larry June says.
Organic.
Tasteful.
You know this piece, bro. I was watching his story today. This nigga was saying, he was like, this lake is so peaceful. He was like, you know what? This lake is so peaceful.
Yeah, nigga,
Got
real.
this
he
organic. Got this
For real.
organic. This organic. What's it called? Water bottle and shit. Drinking that organic water.
Yeah, that nigga's so
nigga.
cool with it.
Organic.
That nigga's so cool.
Yeah, baby.
That nigga's so cool, man.
He's all
just
yeah, baby.
like Larry June is a fucking hippie. You know what I mean? He's just like a cool ass hippie. He a cool ass nigga.
All right,
bro.
but
Yeah.
not to cut nobody off. What you call it? Last thing before we get up out of here, I want to say to everybody is I already said this before, but respect yourself at all times and get out and enjoy life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do not need to have no 6-pack. You don't need to be the buffest nigga. You don't need to be the richest nigga. Now, of course, if that's your goal, then pursue your goals of all time, at all times. But, you don't need these external things to enjoy yourself in the present. The present's a gift, my nigga. And I'm not saying that to be corny, but the present really is a gift, and you got to own the moment. You know what I mean? Don't go out here trying to, say, oh, well, I'm do this when I get my goals right. Listen, enjoy life right now, because you don't know what the fuck finna happen tomorrow. You might lose your ability to walk forever tomorrow. I'm not, God forbid, but I'm
Shit,
saying
you might lose your life.
you lose your
Hell
life.
yeah.
Somebody that went to sleep last night, they may wake up. You know what I mean? If they thought they was finna make a song probably, or they may have thought that, hey, I'm gonna do this with my niggas, or they probably would have thought, oh, well, I'm gonna go and fill out that form for my children so they can get my will. They was probably finna do all that shit tomorrow, but unfortunately, they didn't live to see it. So go out there, live your life, enjoy it. Do not spend your time riding away inside of a house because somebody told you to. And it always, you know what I mean? Enjoy your life and love yourself, love everybody around you, and be positive. That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? But we all made our closing remarks. You know what I mean? And that has been another episode of California's motherfucking finest podcast on a
Hey!